Oh, geez. All right, guys. Hope my internet doesn't crash out. I don't think it will. I think we're going to be pretty good. And let's start the music. I hope that's not too loud for you all, but we are going to be drawing something that well, maybe won't be done with drawing it today, but we probably will be. Hopefully, maybe, perhaps. It's so weird. All right, so we're going to be doing some art today. I wish the bottom bar wasn't on here, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. I don't really fucking care at this point. It's so annoying to get like just a non-gaming tab up on OBS. You have no idea. I think this music might be too loud for me. Maybe that. I'm sure it's fine. Anyways, today we're gonna be drawing a PNG tuber. If you don't know what that is, or PNG model. If you don't know what that is, basically just a little model that is supposed to like open and close its mouth, maybe blink a few times, whatever, when I speak aloud. It's just so I have like a, what the fuck? The mouse thing is gonna weird me out. It's just so I have like something interesting to have on screen that shows when I'm being verbose. I don't really know how to explain it better than that. I don't want to show my face on camera. That makes sense. But I do want to have some, like, way to emote, way to, like, whatever. And a VTuber model costs thousands of dollars. So this is the next best thing that you're getting, fellows. I've been for months now thinking of a design to do, a like sort of design theory to do. I have that off right now. And the first thing that I thought of was a sun. Or not the first thing, but the thing that I finally landed on was a sun of some sort. I was thinking celestial bodies, and I've already like fully drawn a moon, sort of, but I think it looked like shit. So we're gonna redraw this. And it doesn't have to look good, but it has to like be good. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I know what I'm saying. Anyways, let's get to drawing instead of me fucking being a little baby. So we're gonna be doing this where it flips it on both sides. So just for example, if we just have this on and I draw like this, it mirrors it on both sides. So it's just a quick little way to save time here. And I am all for saving time. How big should this thing be? Maybe like big? I don't know how much I love this, but fine. It's fine, man. You can always erase. Oh, that is not a circle. Yeah, I've never actually used the mirroring tool on Kirva before. Is that the name of this application? I always am bad at names. I've never actually used the mirroring tool in this application. That was pretty good. But it looked like a way to save some time. I thought of that being pretty good. If you're reading my title and being like, oh my gosh, you're low on blood? What happened? Don't worry, it was for a good cause. They stole it from me though. Don't get it twisted. I did have it stolen away in the middle of the night from me. It was for a good cause. No, I just donated some blood. I do donate blood semi-regularly. Not like a lot, but what can you do? I've gone to donate blood 4 times. Well, I say I donate. I don't donate I'm like trying to be a good person, if you could guess. I don't know if I like the music on. To be 1,000,000% honest with you. I thought like it could be a night, because I draw with music on, but it's hard for me to like have my thoughts be going with funky, fresh beats fucking playing in my ear. You know what I mean? Let me just mirror it like, well, I guess I can mirror it all the ways. It's gonna look a little like cookie cutter, but we can always fix that later. But yeah, I donate blood. I try to donate blood as much as I can. Obviously, like there's a time limit between each time you're supposed to donate, but I've gone to donate 4 times now throughout my life, and I've only been able to donate 2 times. You might be like, that doesn't math. Well, let me explain to you instead of being so rushy, instead of jumping ahead. So I've gone 4 times. One time, a lot of my times have been due to like functions at a school. I don't know if I love that. Like school functions that are set up from the school. Hmm. Okay. I don't know if I love that. It's not horrible, but I think I might have to erase and then like erase this and this and oh shit. Fuck. God damn it, mirroring. You're in my way. Holy shit. I'm a whole mess today, all right? Don't have it all out on me. But I am a damn mess today. Can I? Whoa, that's weird. Um, hmm. Can I like go like this and then shoot? Oh shoot. I probably shouldn't have touched that. It's fine. It's back to where it should be. I was hoping I could like have it horizontally. You know what I mean? And then just whatever, it's fine. Let me What the heck is happening? Why am I not in the drawing thing? I'm not too well versed with this drawing application. I will be honest with you. So there is going to be some technical difficulties. There we go. I don't know why that showed up, but let's erase half of it and then redraw that half as a different thing so it doesn't look like it's just a repeating pattern, which it is a repeating pattern, but we got to make it look semi good. And then hopefully we'll get past just drawing, because this should be a simple, what you need for the bare basics of a PNG tuber model is open, mouth closed for talking. And then if you want to go a little more complex, eyes open, eyes closed. So a program, whatever you plug your model into, can run those animations for talking, but also just in general. So it looks like you're at least a little more emotive than just sitting there plain and pretty. You know what I mean? So, not horrible. Not horrible. I mean, I'm gonna have to fix that, but it's whatever. Um, hmm. But I want to do this just because I think it will help me look cool. Hmm. No, I want to like be emotive. I want to have when I'm like pissed off or I'm talking, it's like seen. But if I don't have mod or if I have I'm gonna switch conversations because I've just talked in circles for no reason. I've trapped myself in a little mind haze of not being able to speak of the thing that I want to speak of. You know what I'm saying? So I've been like fumbling over my words all day. I don't really know what's up. It could be because I'm low on blood. Could be that that's just an excuse and I've been all funky all day. But I don't know. This is just I'm like way too nervous about this. This is just like an outline. Obviously, my ovals are not perfect, but we're gonna just paint over that, so it doesn't really matter. And I haven't been. I'm a little hard on myself. This is my first time really like doing art on stream. Not technically true. I've done like paintings and I've done whatever, but digital art is my first time really jumping into this venue, so I shouldn't be as hard as on myself. You know what I mean? I think I've been a little more judgmental on my own work recently. So let's relax and just have fun with it, because that's all you really want to do when you're drawing a little bit, is just have fun. Just enjoy what you're doing. And I'm gonna try to do that, all right? I'm gonna try to have fun. Fuck you drawing circles. Especially I can draw pretty okay sketching, but it's such a different, you got to get over like the crutch of actually having contact with the medium that you're drawing on when you're doing digital art, and it freaks me the frick out. You know what I mean? And I could do the coward's route of just doing oop circle. You know what I mean? Oop circle, but that's boring. That's for little babies who don't know how to draw. This, drawing it by hand, it's for the real artists. It's for the real dreamers. No, I just fuck. I'm still on the thing. I just wanted to look a little more like, I don't want to say organic, but a little messier. You know, because sometimes a perfect circle can take away from the character of the drawing. You know what I'm saying? Now, it doesn't mean you don't want a good circle. If you have just some frickin' Joe Schmo circle, the shitty circle, don't want to do that. But if you draw a relatively alright circle, and it's like a little wavy, some patches aren't like perfectly, like this is thinner than this is. That doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? But what should the face look like? I want a bit of an upbeat face. And this is going, I think a sun motif works for me a lot. I mean, I've been called prideful quite a bit in my life. I think that works. A lot of like sun things I would like to, I feel like there's a lot of avenues. And also, you have to take into account not just that if you fit, or like the character that you play when you stream fits into the molds that you're trying to draw for a PNG tuber or VTuber, or even like any branding for being a streamer, but also if it hasn't been done before. I don't think I've ever seen a Sun VTuber, Sun PNG tuber, and I could be wrong. Could very well be wrong. I'm not really a in super informed source on this sort of avenue. I mean, I watch some VTubers, but I'm not really crazy into this field of research. You know what I mean? So I could be wrong, definitely, but I haven't seen it before. It looks cool. I think it fits some of my personality traits quite well. We're gonna zoom in a little bit when we're drawing the face. Let's mirror the face, because fuck you drawing eyes. Especially, I'm not gonna draw any like anime eye. It's gonna be very simple ocular lenses, but it's gonna look good. Um, should I do circle? Hmm. He looks so creepy. Let's do a way bigger eye than that. That looks terrifying. maybe maybe not just a plain circle. That does look really scary. um, maybe like a little oval. Look good. Yeah, that looks good. Shade it in a little bit. Maybe leave a little white mark to amplify that it's like a little bit shiny, a little bit of a mirror sheen. You would. There we go. Not bad. Ish, sort of. Though this should technically be like here. We wanted to be, I'm not gonna do that now, but you know what I mean. And then a circle. Could do a classic smiley face, but let's just do like a, hmm. There we go. Happy fun times. Let's zoom out, see if it looks good. Not horrible. Not horrible at all. Maybe we can drag this mouth down a little bit. I think it's this tool, right? Yeah. Holy shit. You have no idea how annoying that used to be. I like spent genuinely 20 minutes figuring out that one feature one time when I was doing, because I've used this have it have it um I've only used this drawing feature for digital art, but I haven't been doing digital art for more than like a few months. Not even that. I'm not very consistent with my drawings. But anyways, uh yeah, I haven't been using this for that long, and so the art has been definitely weird. I don't know where I'm going with it. I like lose track of a sentence and then I'm just done with it. Like I can't continue with it anymore. I think that's a good orange. Hmm. Like this is what I mean, where the original circles didn't really matter much, or the original ovals didn't really matter much because we're gonna be painting over them. Oop. Oh. Keep. Oh. Oh, geez. We're gonna have to do a little bit of erasing. This, I do have trouble with. Shading is like my savior when it comes to a lot of art. I'm not gonna lie with you. I'm not talented enough to just make like an unshaded piece that I've drawn look gorgeous. But I've had some success with just like having a little bit of shading in it. Is that a good orange? I don't know if that's a good enough orange. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. Well, it does matter, but I think it looks fine. Right? Yeah, and then, well, might be too much of an orange. You know what I mean? Maybe like a lighter, way lighter orange could look good. Let's erase this whole thing. Ah, shit. It's going to erase the thing under it, isn't it? Oh, I should have done. See, this is why I'm no professional at this um medium, because you're supposed to do like an underlayer there. You know what I mean? You're supposed to make this an underlayer and then redraw the whole thing over. You know what I mean? And I did not do that. It's fine. Sure, it'll look good anyways. I'm sure it'll look fine. Looks good. A little baby one. Is that too close? No, I'm sure it's fine if I just buff this out a little bit more. Just go like that a little bit, and then it'll look good. I was crazy surprised when I booted up OBS, because I don't really check my socials that much for like Twitch and YouTube, genuinely, unless like I'm either posting something or I'm watching something, right? And I don't use my um YouTube account that I have for streaming to watch stuff on anyways. So that's even like taken out of the equation. But I don't check on my like pages in a narcissistic way that much, genuinely. So when I saw that I got to 20 followers, I was like, well, holy shit. Because I haven't streamed for the last few days because Wednesday I think I had to do something. That's like a real excuse, or that's a real thing that I like had to go feel like I had a doctor's appointment or something. And then yesterday, I like took a nap because I donated blood. So I was like, holy crap, someone, two people followed me in like non-streaming days. That's crazy. I was very like pumped. Mm. Yeah, looks good. Dude, I gotta like, I do too much pressure on the thing. I'm sure it'll be fine. That, and then all that. Color, 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 color. Boom. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty Gouda Buddha. I think that's a new phrase that I just invented. I just grasped that from the ether. Just came to my mind like nothing you've ever seen before. Mm, okay. Yep. Gotcha. All right. And then this one. That's pretty good. I don't think these are all spaced out perfectly, but I don't really care. Doesn't really matter. It's supposed to look a little like cartoonish, anyways. I was very confident. Like, I'm an okay artist, but have never done a lick of digital art before, like, end of this summer, really. But I was confident, like, oh, because I, like, worked pretty damn hard to get this digital tablet, right? I kind of worked my ass off to pay for it by myself. And I was like, oh, I get the tablet, and boom, bam, boom. Instantly, I'll be able to draw myself a VTuber model. And while I definitely am confident in my own like ability and persistence to do that, holy shit, I was kind of wrong with how different V or digital art is to normal art. Not bad. I don't hate it so far. I could definitely hate it later, but I was 1,000,000% wrong with how different different this stuff is. Definitely, definitely was way overconfident. Still, I went from like not being able to draw a circle to being. Also, I've started like I'm an art streamer now, but art was not always my passion. I think I've only really started really enjoying art and diving into it in like the last year. Not even. I think since end of or beginning since about like April of last year, I think actually. Genuinely. Um right? So not that long ago did I start like actually caring about art or caring about like being good at art. Like, it's only a brand new hobby. So pretty far. I'm very impressed with my progress. Genuinely. A little bit of annoyance. We're good. Okay. Nah. There we go. Maybe cut a little bit out like that. That's mostly it. Then big one like that. Nice. Drag it across so it looks even. There's not much commentary to do when I'm doing art, I have to say. I can just really talk from the chest. I don't know if I'm really that good at it yet. That's what practice is for, obviously. A lot of streaming is kind of making entertainment out of nothing because the job is being a bit of a jester, literally. But it is hard to, like. So, why don't we talk about my brainstorming for ideas? Because the sun motif was not my first thing that I landed on. First thing that I really landed on was a jester motif, actually, like a bit of a clown motif. I say motif a lot, like a clown character was my first idea for a VTuber slash general branding. Right? I think I was like, oh, that's cute. I'm literally being an online clown, so I think it's fitting. Uh, but then did a little bit of research, being like clown VTubers, clown whatever. It's been done, and it's been done a lot actually. I hate to like call out anyone unoriginal because I'm sure everyone and their mother has thought of this idea. Not in a bad, like everyone has thought of it to themselves, and I guess like sometimes you're too far into the sauce. Like maybe you've already commissioned whatever. Also, that doesn't really mean that you're always gonna be like the same exact personality, but still, there is quite a few clown models, clown caricatures. And then, as you can might be able to tell from my background or my streaming banner, I was like, oh, I'll do a Apple sort of character, and I was like a Johnny Appleseed sort of dude, and that's not a horrible idea, genuinely. And I kind of want to put a pin into that because I don't think I'll ever really. If I stick with this, I think I'll stick with it till the end of however long I'll stream for. But definitely, definitely could have been interesting. But I thought it was a little weird, or I thought it was a little difficult to like get across that I was Johnny Appleseed, and I didn't grow up on a farm, you know what I mean? I don't really have like anything to do with farming, so I don't know if that would have fit me. You know what I'm saying? Not bad. Okay, turn this off. Not horrible, and I can go in. Shoot, like hitting my desk. Not bad. Okay. Uh, choo. Let's scroll up a smidgen so that the whole thing is in view. Damn it. Come on. Come on. Um, so Apple, and then a little bit of lore. If you don't know, my first ever stream was me literally just with pen and paper, just drawing on it, trying to figure out how to draw stuff. And my first ever viewer and I had this funny little like bit cartoon-ish thing with the cousin of, I think, Ernie the Earthworm. I don't remember what like stupid name I came up with him, but he was a dude coming out of he was a worm coming out of an apple. And I was like, "Oh, that could be a cool like I'm the worm of this blah blah blah." Apples usually symbolize like knowledge or I guess they could symbolize like original sin, but I don't think that would really go over that well as like a VTuber character. I think that'd be a funny VTuber actually. But I'm not really a lewd tuber, so I don't know. Could work. Could work. But I was like, oh, the worm in the apple could be a neat caricature of what I could have been. And so that was my thought for a little bit. Um, the apple and the worm in the apple thing stayed with a little bit of my branding. Like I still have I haven't redrawn a new background, which I'm a little upset about, or a new like PFP for streaming, which I'm a little annoyed about. That was one of my, if you are looking at it right now, that's a painting that I drew on stream once. And it was very fun. It was a very neat stream. But I think I could have remade that recently. But hey, that would require a little bit of effort, and I'm very lazy and swamped with stuff. So, excuses aplenty, but I did actually just like not have the time to redo something like that. I think it'd be neat if I redrew that PFP now, and if this stream does well, I'll probably do that on stream even. Um, or like did some sort of art form to get a new PFP. I think that'd be neat. Um, oh, I've had this stream idea for so long now, and it's still gonna be in my head because I want like some appreciation for this stream idea. So I'll keep it in my repertoire. I'll keep it like in the belt, if so to say, in the utility belt. That's what I was thinking of. I'm very, I'm not very emotive today. Sorry, but today is a little bit of a tired just talking stream. Anyways, I'll keep that stream idea in the utility belt because it'd be really cool. It's like I thought it'd be a very neat idea to do a stream of a play, but I play all the characters in the play, if that makes any sense. Like I do arts and crafts to make all the facilities for this play. I make like the stage, I make the stage out of like cardboard, I make everything out of like random objects and I make like little cutout characters of whatever. I don't know what play I would do. But I make little cutout characters and then I just act out all it's a very theater kitty thing to do. But, I'm literally streaming. So I don't think there's I don't know why I whistled there so much. Anyways, I'm literally streaming. There's not like much of a moral high ground I can have. Not even a moral high, but like a embarrassment high ground I could have. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Hmm. I think I'm gonna have to Control Z this because I have a better idea. I'm gonna turn the opacity a little down for the yellow because it's supposed to be a little bit of a. I should have turned the opacity down for a lot of this. Ah, shit. That's actually my bad. That could have been a way cooler drawing if I turned the opacity down and then I had it like 100% for the outlines to make it look better. My B. My bad. My bad, y'all. Okay. not great. I don't love the fact that it's not really uniform, but I can fix that. I can fix it, I swear. I wish these paints would frickin' layer instead of just like shying away from one another, you know what I mean? That is a bit of a funky thing about digital art is like the brushes are your medium of drawing, if that makes any sense. Turn that off. How does that look? Not horrible. Turn that a little good. Good. Nice. I think that, oh, actually, for some reason, I can see it better on my main monitor. What is like not quite the right shading, and it pissed me off if I didn't. I did it all of this to then find out that it's not like properly blended or whatever. Pretty major time annoying. Okay, let me do up here. Nice. I think that's most of it. Yeah, that's good. Nice. Relatively. Whatever. I think it's fine. Pretty much. Majority of it is good. Is there a way to like fill? Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just relax. Um Now though, thinking maybe turn this back on. Go to here, turn the opacity way back up. Damn, I can't see the eyes. Maybe actually turn this up, turn this down. Ooh, now I'm thinking of portals here. Look at that. Genius, man. Freaking genius. What is this? I'm sure it's fine. Let's go to here. Whoa, that's a big brush size. Go way down to like. Is this supposed to be watercolor? That would suck if this was. Like, I would totally get why it's not being perfect. This was watercoloring. Okay. Zoom in. Enhance. Enhance. Nice. Now, let us. Oh, that's why it was. Okay, let me. That's good. Let us erase. Put a small fraction. And then. Ooh, that's looking good, baby. It's looking nice, baby. All right. Looks good. Enough. Looks mostly very good in a very good mostly way. Know what I'm saying? Hmm. I don't really know what I'm saying either. Don't worry about it. Don't feel excluded if you don't know what I'm saying, because you're included in the group that I'm in. Commentating, bleh. Commentating over like playing a video game So much easier than this, I have to say. How's that look? Pretty gosh darn awesome. Pretty gosh darn awesome. What? Erasing. I'm talking. Why isn't this erasing? Why are you not erasing? Oh, I know why. Oh, that's annoying. All right. Back. Turn this off. Back. Nice. All right. Gotta do it by eye, I guess. All right. That. Wait a little bit. That is pretty good. Genuinely. Like, it's not the best thing I've ever drawn, but let's zoom out. Not bad. Genuinely not bad. Pretty good, some may say, even. So let's turn this back on. And I don't know if I'm gonna... Big grin. I think a little smirk is better than a big grin. I think big grin is too cartoonish. I mean, you know what I mean? So, mirror. And then let's get to drawing, I guess. Well, if I'm not doing it by this, let's not have that here. Was I drawing on that layer? That would suck. Yeah, it was. Okay. Anyways. Okay. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Let's zoom in and thicken up the lines, but all in all, not horrible. So this is the tricky part where you got to do a little bit of finagling after we're done with this. Because you need 4 different drawings, basically, for a good PNG tuber model. You technically don't need the open and closed eyes, but, or you don't need, yeah, you don't need the open and closed eyes, you just need an open mouth and closed mouth. But, where would I be without? Okay. It's a little like iSiri, right? But, it's fine. Delete the underlayer. Let's go to here. Save as. Probably take this off of that window because I don't want to be streaming my files. Sun, eyes open, mouth, mouth closed. Okay, save. Now, can we save as a different thing? We can. Nice. I kind of see how I'm supposed to do this. It's a little annoying, but let's do mouth closed, eyes closed next. And then I'll load a different, or I guess I could do mouth open and then frickin' copy it. I don't know. The thing that's going to be tricky is getting, if we do eyes closed first, the thing that's going to be tricky is getting eyes. I probably should have, oh, damn. No. I'm like thinking here. I don't know what's the best way to do this with the least amount of effort. I don't know. But let's see. Go to here. Go to here. Get rid of the eyes, and then let's go back to here. Go to here. Zoom in. Oh, I look so damn happy in this. Hot diggity darn. Do I look joyful as a mofo in this? Hmm. Erase all that. It looks stupid, actually. There. That looks good. And then... Okay. Not bad. Oh, should I have done some blush? Oh, wait. I totally forgot to even do an out... Fuck. I gotta, like, get better. Alright. Whatever, it's fine. No, wait. That means I gotta load this shit. Motherfucker. Open. Gosh darn it. Or, can I open that? Okay. We got this. Let's go back to this and let's redo all that. It's annoying that I had to get rid of what I had previously, but whatever. Um, so what I wanted to do was do a little bit of a outline in like this very small thing though of a darker, maybe red, maybe like deep orangish red, like very small, very like a 10, genuinely very small. Zoom in. Now, if you look up on Google Images, cartoon sun, you'll literally find what I'm trying to like emulate. Okay. Okay. Nice. Um, yep. All right, I get how to do this. Sorta. Let's hope if it looks good. Hope it looks good. Shoot. Oh shoot. Probably shouldn't have the mirroring on for this bit, especially when I'm doing a little pellets. Okay. Just a little bit of art to enjoy the day with. I don't know. I'm not gonna do any more art streams this week, probably. But this weekend, that's what I meant by this week, anyways. Like in this weekend. But this weekend, I'm pretty free, if I'm not mistaken completely. I should be very much free to do stuff. A lot of streams. Look out for them. Hopefully, they'll be more riveting than this. So you never know. They could be really. It could be some snoozers. Oh, my chair buzzed over me saying snoozers very loudly. Hmm. Hmm. Why do you look so frickin' stanky? Hmm. Why do you look so stank ugly? Please tell me. Fuck. Oh, that looks so bad. Right, let's zoom out. Wait, maybe it doesn't look so bad. It doesn't look great. It's just this one, really. The other ones look fine. Just try to erase all the boogly boogly lines. There we go. Alright, that looks fine. Looks fine. Whatever, man. Um, here we go. Fuck. No. Okay. Okay. I don't want to keep saying okay, but like that's really all there is. It's just okay. Fine. I suppose that can be the outline. Okay. I think I'm seeing why I'm even doing this. I'm finally seeing it a little bit. And why I even try. Holy fuck. Too much. Too much skip. You're doing too much, Skip. You're doing too much. Okay. Noise. Noise, noise, noise. Um That's good. Oh my gosh. Um, Give me one moment. I gotta take a shippy from my drink. Where the hell is my mute button? I said that muted. Here it is. Give me uno momento, por favor. This is very impractical, but my mute button is a hold down, so I have to like open and close a bottle with one hand, and it's not an easy featuring. I'll give you that. This is a real ability of champions. But I am quite a champion, as some may say. Some may say it. How does this look? Not horrible. I don't hate it. Well, that's not technically true. No, I don't hate it, actually. Not horrible. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Peace. And do this. Noise. Noise. Give me some good noise, baby. Now that is what I'm talking about, baby. Don't sweat. Don't sweat the small stuff, dude. Just gotta kind of go in, go whoopash. Gotta flip the bait, go whoopash. Have you seen that? Freaking great video. It's a classic, baby. Absolute classic. So here, wait, shoot, here. Damn, almost would have been bad. There we go. Get the flip to wave. Whoopash! Hit the corner. Gosh. Surfers, man. They're good at describing things because, like, it's all really sound effects in the end. It's damn convincing sound effects. You know what I mean? It's like a Michael Bay movie. It's like, whoa, that's what a 60-foot robot crashing into another 60-foot robot would probably sound like. Eardrum shattering, that's what. Michael Bay movies is loud. Check that off check that off the bingo card. Didn't think I'd make one of those jokes today? You're wrong. You're wrong, and you don't even know a thing about me. Don't even know my favorite color. Do you? Mm, come on. Just a little off the top, please. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's how you frickin' make an omelet, bud. The weird thing is, for the followers because I was at 18 before the last 2 days when I like wasn't streaming. I know who 12J is. He's um Ray from Clone Drone, but I don't know who Mech 100 is. I mean, I'm not gonna say no to a follower, and it's as far as I can like rudimentary tell, it's no like botted follower or like someone tried to sell me something because usually those people just make like a million accounts, and the way they make accounts is their naming is a first name of a dude and first name of a lady, either order, like lady, dude, dude, lady, and then it's a bunch of numbers. So it's like harder, like, oh, Twitch's anti-bot things are like, oh, those are names. That's probably a real person's account when it's actually just someone trying to like sell shit on Twitch. The vulnerable like zero view Andes. But I don't know who Mech 100 is. I do have a bit pretty bad memory, so it could be just that. But I don't know. I don't know who that is, man. Noise. Noise, noise, noise. Wait. No. Okay. What else did I want to add? I don't think there's anything else I wanted to add. I wanted to save. Save sun with open eyes. Cool. Um. Now let's. Now that this is saved as sun with open eyes, let's redraw the eyes. Wait, one moment. No, okay. Hmm. Um. That. Zoom in. Enhance. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now that's mouth closed, eyes closed. But wait, let's zoom all the way out. Take away the midway split. Does that look good? I think that looks fine. Genuinely. Save as sun with. Where's my mouse? There we go. Sun with eyes closed. Mouth closed. Save. Now let's open. Sun with eyes open, mouth open. Zoom in here. And let's redraw the mouth. Be a little smart here, and then hopefully I'll be able to like copy the mouth and paste it over eye, eyes closed, mouth closed to make eyes closed, mouth open. Hopefully that could happen. So go to here, let's go to here. It does shade a little if you go over it, but eyes wide open. How should I draw an open mouth? Let's think a little how and think by think I mean look at some reference images. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of like just kind of slots open under the thing. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. This is the difficult thing about art. I'm not good at drawing people, and this is people, technically, if you like really want to think about it like that. So I guess I'll just YOLO it. Fuck it. Wee ball. Just wanted to make sure I'm centered. Not centered? Not really. That's fine. Okay. Not horrible. And then how am I supposed to make the inside visually a mouth? A tongue, or teeth. Teeth or a tongue. A great conundrum, I suppose. Take out a bit of that mouth. And take that out up to there. That. There. Mouth, mouth, mouth. How should I draw you? How, oh, how will you be drawn? And speak to me. I don't know if I love this mouth. Tongue, perhaps? Perhaps a little bit of a tongue. Just for brevity's sake. Do it like this. Motherfucker. It's turn down this brush size quite a bit. Yeah, this is sort of how I could draw it. Go back to here and then just take those pixels out. I think I'd be good at pixel art because like doing the art is the hardest part when you have to like be pixel perfect. I think how does that look? Genuinely. Okay. If I do like a darker actual like pink background into that, I think it'll look fine. Let me do that and let's do a way darker, like actual pink, like fleshy pink background. Like that. There we go. Hmm. This flipping thing is way more useful than I thought. I really gotta use this more. Obviously, not everything can be like head on onto the like canvas, but for when it is, holy shit, way more useful than just like eyeballing it. And it gets double the work done. That's my favorite part, really, that I get more shit done in a smaller span of drawing. Because I relatively enjoy drawing, but like drawing alone to like just clear my thoughts is what I enjoy. But drawing to get like an idea onto paper, I don't really enjoy the process of drawing so much as I enjoy like my idea now existing in the corporeal realm. You picking up what I'm putting down? Like this drawing is not as fun as what I imagine the final product existing is going is fun. You know what I'm saying? Like when this finally comes to fruition, then that will be much more fun than just drawing. Now, how do I make this near pink? That's better. Much better. Much, much, much better. And then I could do teeth on top. It could be happening, potentially. I would. All right. So my friend, this is completely off topic, but I just like realized this in my brain space, and I wanted to talk about it. My friend is a nerd. I'm friends with a lot of nerds, but this guy's like a real big nerd. He like plays with Desmos calculator for fun. Like he's a real big dweeb. But he's a friend of mine, so I can't really say that. I can't let other people say that, but I can say like he's a bit of a dweeb. And anyways, so I like this. Let me I like this. Let's take this out. How does that look? Not horrible. Okay. It looks a little wonky, but looks fine. Looks fine. Take that. This. Go back. Can I like copy? Copy. Nice. Now, let us. I wonder if I can increase the size. No, I want to freaking make it bigger. Yes, please. No, be level. Please go back to being level. What the fuck? What am I messing up here? Go back. Okay. There. There. How does that look? Click onto here. That looks good. I like that. Copy. Now, let's save this as, I know this is very, a little boring, but now we're like finally done, sort of. Save as, here. Eyes open, mouth open. Save. Nice. Double check that this is copied. Let's open. Eyes closed, mouth closed. And let's mother frickin' paste. I'm a freaking genius. I'm a genius before my time. Yo! I'm a genie in a bottle. How the hell do I get? Alright, onto here. File, save as. Eyes, close mouth. Open. Now, I'm gonna do the rest. I hate to say it, but I might have to do a little bit of stuff off screen. It's not. Just because, Verdo tube. What the heck? Fuck. Vado tube. Vado tube app. Nope. Vado. Go to here. Let's go to close. Let's go to here. Application open. Shoot, 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 shoot. Close that. Nice. Create a new one. Yeah, I can close out all that. Open this. New one. Replace image of eyes open, mouth closed with holy shit, I'm doing it, yo. Okay, maybe not. Why am I not doing it? Pictures. Open. Eh? I can go into my camera roll. That's so funky. Why is this not being opened? Is it because it's not in like PDF form? Dude. How do I make something a PDF? Fuck. Open with, maybe send to name, create shortcut, rename properties, maybe properties, change, open with, shoot, 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 shoot. How do I make something a PDF? Yo. Nope. Not notepad. Paint? Apply? Yo, is this a PDF now? I don't know. Frick, man. Oh, frick, man. Edit? No. Zip. Extract files. Open archive. Compress, maybe? How do I make something a PDF? Is this gonna have to be like it's gonna have to be a Google thing, ain't it? Ain't it? How do I make something an image file? Do I make something a image file? Oh, I could open it with that, I guess. Open it with. Well, I don't have that actually. Shoot. 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 How do I make something an image file? How do I convert a PDF? PDFs aren't actually in a file format, but also convert files. Open PDF, any device, compress them to smaller file sizes without significant effects. Image quality, okay, I sort of get it. Maybe. I need to compress these. Compress and email, compress and email. No, I just want to compress them. Can I, like, please turn this into a extract files, extract here, test, archive, compress, and email. I don't want to compress and email, but I just want to email. Archive format, a zip. These are so many different files, but none of them are what I think I should be doing. I'm like not good at this. No. No. I'm very happy I'm not doing any of this on stream. I hate to say it, but I would definitely be doxing myself somehow. Because this is very stupid of me. How do I compress this into a freaking PDF? Compress folder. No. Open with. No. Maybe. No. No. Uh, test extract files. Path mode. Okay. Is it this? Um. Shoot. Replace image here. Go to art. Oh wait, this has a background. Fuck. It is very funny. Wait. Um. How do I make it not have a background? God damn it. Oh no, I'm messed up, bro. How do you not have a background? How do I make it so you don't have a background? It looks so dumb because it's usually on the default thing, but when it blinks, it goes to like this this like whole white screen thing. How do I make you not have a background? Settings, show doctors, themes, styles, reset all settings, configure Canva, window, show about, no, 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 layers, convert, transform, edit, merge, merge with layer below. Mm. Yeah. Um, isolate active layer, maybe? Yeah. Does that do something? Save. Section mask? What the heck? Um, isolate active layer. Delete that. Save. Hope I'm not ruining anything. Um, isolate. Isolate active layer. Files. Save. I think this is doing it. I think this might be doing it, guys. Um, isolate active layer. Save. Okay. Let's see if this works, maybe. Dude, I'm so confused. um, mouth open, image, replace image, art, only this. Okay. Nope. Nope. Where the heck is eyes closed, mouth closed, art? No, that's, well, this is eyes open, mouth open. This is eyes open, mouth closed. And with, no, maybe extract, files, sure. Eyes open, mouth closed, image. No, it hasn't. It didn't do the thing. God damn it. Okay, well, it's not that. Oh my gosh. No. Is it this? No, that's not it. That's definitely not it. This is it. Besides the fact, how do I make it not have a background? Dude. Okay. I can eyes closed, mouth closed. Um, eyes open, mouth closed. Why is it? That is not right. That shouldn't. Whatever. Fine. It's fine. It's fine. Delete. Delete. Zip. Extract. No. No. Do that, right? Maybe. Perhaps. How do I? Dude, this is all just me like Googling how to make images in Krita transparent. Click the plus drop down button left corner, layers blocker, choose transparent mask. Okay. Where the hell is that? Plus background. Oh, drop down. Transparent mask. What does that do? Um, let's delete this one. Freaking no. Delete this one. What does this do? I don't know. So let's delete the background. Maybe that will do it? Oh, wait, but it's a transparent mask, so it should just be save. It should just be good like that, I think. If that makes any sense. I don't know if this is like getting and that? Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Transparent mask. Transparent mask. Nice, I think. Maybe? We please save, save, save. Whew. All right. Let's see if that did it. Maybe. Wait, am I missing something? Um, eyes closed, mouth closed. Eyes closed, mouth closed. Eyes closed, mouth open. Eyes closed, mouth open. Okay, I'm not missing something. But for some reason, that one is wrong. Okay. Let's extract files. See if that does it. Eyes closed, mouth closed. This should be it. This should be it. If all things work out as they should. Fuck, no. Hey, it looks good when it like blinks. I'm like waffling around. Let me fix this on my own time. But anyways, um thanks so much anyone who popped in this really weird stream of mine. I'll fix this and the next time you will see me, you will see a little PNG on the bottom right or left. I'll have to configure it side of the screen, all right? Anyways, so I'm very pumped that some people follow. Like I'm very hyped that people followed when I wasn't even live. Anyways, thanks so much for showing up. Happy weekend if you are not doing anything, hopefully, and I'll be streaming tomorrow. See y'all. Bye. Same thing goes for you, YouTube. This has been a very weird stream of me just like fiddling around, but I'll be seeing you later. Bye bye.